there might be some bad news for Smash Bros. Ultimate fans that want a bonus fighter. Let's dive into all the news of today.
Block content.
What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your blocked content for today. Well, it looks like some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate leakers have talked a little bit more about what's to come for the game, and I think that we've all been awaiting the final DLC fighter for far too long, and now that we've been waiting for all this time, it seems like some more might be on the horizon, right? We've talked about leaks before the past couple of weeks to talk about characters even beyond this final fighter, right? Sakurai went out and said, this is definitely going to be the last fighter. That's it for Smash Bros. Ultimate. This is what we wanted to do with the DLC, and that's going to be it. However, yeah, a lot of leaks started coming out that were saying, yeah, we might eventually even get another character here. Not only that, we might get another pass and something like that. So people are extremely excited to find out if that is actually true. But today's report kind of feels like there isn't anything of the case actually happening. It really feels like this is just going to be it. People are going to have to be happy with that final fighter, and if it's going to be a big third-party character, that's going to make a lot of people very happy. I think that there aren't any characters that they could choose that would make a lot of people very upset now, but if there is a lot of choices from the first-party realm, I think that, yeah, the idea that people get disappointed just happens a little bit quicker then, right? Because, yeah, it's only so many characters that you can still get from those franchises that people still love and respect and kind of want to see another fighter of, like The Legend of Zelda. People would be very happy for, but another Fire Emblem character, well, maybe not. So also, if you have any questions, ideas, theories, or leaks that you want to send on over to me to talk about in new episodes, go to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, send me an email, send me a message, and maybe I'll answer your question here live on the show. Alright guys, let's head into all the news of today, and that comes to us by way of comicbook.com/news. Yes, it's the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate portion of the website, and this was originally posted by Tyler Fisher. And it says, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Insider shares new update with, oh no, disappointing news. A Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Insider has shared a new update with some disappointing news about the future of the game. Back at the start of the month, we relayed word of a report that possibly revealed not only the game's final downloadable content character, but word that Nintendo was preparing to surprise fans of the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch Lite, and of course soon upcoming Nintendo Switch OLED model game, with more DLC characters, after previously saying this next character will be the final edition. Well, will this happen? Well, it seems to be remaining to be seen, but according to one Nintendo insider, anyone hoping it does happen is about to be disappointed. Taking to Twitter, Nintendo leaker Samus Hunter noted that Nintendo fans should not be expecting any more DLC characters after the next one, referencing the aforementioned leak, and adding to this, the leaker claims what fans should be expecting after the last DLC fighter are more spirit events and balance patches, and, quote, that's it. In the same tweet, Samus Hunter also used the opportunity to address the ongoing mystery of the August 2018 Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct that was yanked from the internet earlier in the week, noting they currently don't have any details to share on the matter. Don't expect another fighter after the end of the second Fighter's Pass, said Samus Hunter. The only update the game will receive after spirit events and balance patches. I know that they removed the August 2018 Direct, but right now I don't have any details to give you on that. For now, it remains to be seen what Nintendo's plans are with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. On the record, they've said that DLC support for the game will wrap with the next character. If this is the case, then all that would be left would be balance patches in Spirit events, though even these won't last forever, especially the latter. So I'm generally really curious what you guys think of everything that's happening with Smash Bros. Ultimate and the fact that, well, Samus Hunter is quite a trusted leaker within the community. So yeah, I'm really curious if you guys have any specific thoughts on this, right? Is there a character that you have to see being that final character? Or can you really trust Nintendo, with doing it right? Can you trust Sakurai with giving it his very own twist? I'm really curious, and if you have any thoughts, of course, send them in the comments down below. Today's comment question is, well, what are your thoughts on that final fighter? Who should it be to be very much the final perfect character for the game? So, also, our previous comment question winner is Kevin Lucero, saying, if I were to speculate who would be the bonus fighter I would still speculate, hopefully, it to be a Zelda rep. For this occasion, my region is that, well, other than that, it's an opportunity to include a new rep from this series in its anniversary, along with its upcoming Breath of the Wild sequel. This latest game and in the sequel had sort of the closest thing to having a spirit theme, as shown in the form of the 4 champions and the origin legends of Hyrule when the story first began. I may not know, theoretically speaking, who would be picked given the theme of the World Light story. If I were to guess other than Impa, which I still hope to be added while taking with a grain of salt, I would speculate to be one of the 4 champions, either Mipha, Daruk, Revali, or Urbosa. They were spirits when they were added by Ganon's forces, before lovable little guardian Tarako traveled back to prevent their sealed fate, who helped Link on his quest of self-discovery and memories and aid him against the final battle to rescue Zelda. And they're so unique and lovable, and memorable would be to honor to include them. The only problem is how they would go for it, and, well, they're so unique, they would love to be picked for this. As it would be not fair to pick one over the other 3, it would have been needed to hold a ballot for this occasion. If anything, it would need to be thought of very considerably. If the 4 champions are hard to choose from, then any other iconic character would be easily considered. It's Impa. As I may have mentioned before a while ago, she's a very iconic character who's been through almost every game chronologically throughout Hyrule's history. To that extent, it would seem like where the Triforce incarnation goes in each game, Impa is not far behind, and for that reason, it's a spiritual sense, she's a perfect candidate for it. Heck, while not officially, and saying this out of admiration for her as a fan of sort, if the Triforce were to have a 4th secret piece in it, somewhere in the middle, she could have the embodiment of loyalty or justice for all, help of Impa had given to Link and Zelda in their seemingly never-ending cycle of their struggle against Ganondorf. And as mentioned before, and how the popularity rose with Age of Calamity, she totally deserved the spot, as, well, speculatively speaking, if Koei Tecmo were to collaborate with Nintendo, as one of the other companies were the case, then I hope this would be it. Regardless of who would be picked, I hope it would be something that would totally fit well with the roster in the long run, and it would be refreshing to have a new Zelda rep after so long. Well, Kevin Lucero, thank you so much for sending in your comment. These are always a ton of fun to read through, and I totally agree. There is so much to be said for the Legend of Zelda franchise to finally get another newcomer. I feel like if another franchise really deserves it, it might be Donkey Kong, even though Donkey Kong got King K. Rool. So yeah, Zelda, I think, is the franchise that most desperately deserves another playable fighter in the game. If you look at all the special franchises that were already here from Super Smash Bros. 64, then yeah, maybe there's something to be said for Earthbound, having Ness and Lucas be joined by another fighter, maybe the Masked Man or something like that. But it's definitely a shame that we now have 3 Links in the game, and not really any other villain characters from The Legend of Zelda that have joined now. So I would really want to find out what Sakurai's next character for The Legend of Zelda is in Super Smash Bros. Does he have any special tricks up his sleeve? Well, I'm really curious to find out. So, well, thank you guys so much for always supporting Blocked Content. It's a real treat to see you guys support this channel on a daily basis. It really, I really love it. And if you want to support this channel in a big way, you can actually go to patreon.com/blockedcontent and you can support the channel. From even $1 a month, you get to decide what our next video is all about. So I look forward to all of that. And of course, well, you guys can press that subscribe button and of course hit like on the video. It really helps out. And I'll see you guys around the corner where there will always be more blocked content. And I'll just see you.